Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the snake pit. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. And the Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Maryland Terrapins return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Edwards. He's got his man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. Well, jet sweep pass. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Snagged in the middle, it's Howard. Stopped after making the catch. He'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Timeout, Maryland.
The aerial assault continues. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. He's looking to throw. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Miller. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Using the quick game. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's long. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Miller. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After the short completion, it's now second down. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Monaga. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 6th play of the drive coming up. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Looking for more room. The 40. He's at the 30. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that plane, you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Terrapins!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 9 over Arizona State.
Grabbed in the middle. It's strong.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, just keeps firing. Finds his target down the middle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. From the red zone, looking for a man. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Now on second down. They'll leave it with him.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were...
And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Rutgers! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Maryland, 14. Rutgers, 7.
And here's the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. Handoff from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.